Ever come back from a trip and find that one city just sticks with you, while another one kind of fades away? Well, today we're digging into the secret behind that feeling. We're going to talk about how cities create these unforgettable identities to, shape the entire future of tourism. Right? I mean, why is that? Some places just have this vibe, a personality you can almost feel in the air. But here's the thing, is that just a happy accident, or is there something much more strategic going on behind the scenes? Turns out, that feeling, it's often designed with some serious precision.
And the secret sauce? It actually has a name, spatial identity. And now it's not just about cool buildings or nice parks. It's the entire unique character of a place. It's a personality that's been deliberately designed. And the goal, well, it's twofold. One, to attract visitors, people like us, and two, to build this really deep sense of pride for the people who actually live there.
Okay, so how do they actually do it? How do cities build these powerful identities? We're going to break down 5 main types, these core archetypes. And first up, we're looking at cities that dive deep into their past to define who they are today. They brand themselves as the incubator of history. I love that phrase. It's such a powerful idea, right? These cities, they don't just, put their history behind glass in a museum. No, they actively nurture it. They become these living, breathing archives where practically every single street corner has a story to tell.
Think about places like Cairo or Rome or Istanbul. They make the past feel totally alive. You're not just staring at some old ruins. Nope. You're taking virtual reality tours through ancient temples. You're at festivals that completely reenact historical eras. And they do this brilliant thing where they transform old neighborhoods, like the famous Khan el-Khalili market in Cairo, into these super vibrant cultural hubs that feel just as alive today as they did hundreds of years ago.
All right, now let's do a complete 180. We're going to jump from the ancient world straight into the future. Because some cities, they build their identity not on what they were, but on what they're going to be.
And their brand? The capital of the future. This identity is all about pure ambition, constant innovation, and frankly, some jaw-dropping modern design. These are the cities that are basically trying to give you a sneak peek of the world of tomorrow right now. And cities like Dubai, Singapore, and even New York are the absolute masters of this. They forge their identity with these unbelievable skyscrapers, like the Burj Khalifa, that literally seem to defy gravity. They weave smart technology into the very fabric of daily life, and they put themselves on the world stage by hosting these massive global events and conferences. They're a magnet for anyone looking for luxury, big business, and a taste of what's next. So our next couple of city types draw their spirit from their environment. We're going to look at 2 different flavors here, cities built on raw human creativity and those built on the beauty of the natural world. And you can see the 2 paths so clearly right here. On one side, you've got the creative cities. Their identity is all about being the inspiration for creativity, and they're talking to all the art lovers and cultural explorers out there. Then, on the other side, you have the green cities. They position themselves as the sustainable destination, and they're calling out to eco-conscious travelers by making sustainability their absolute core value.
So for the creative cities, think Barcelona, Berlin, Marrakesh. They basically turn the entire city into one giant open-air art gallery. We're talking vibrant street art everywhere you look, old, forgotten industrial zones completely transformed into these buzzing creative hubs, and world-renowned art and theater festivals that pull in talent from all over the planet.
Then you flip over to the green cities. Picture Copenhagen, Vancouver, or Zurich. Their whole identity is constructed around huge green spaces, these innovative vertical gardens climbing up buildings, and a really deep commitment to eco-friendly transportation, like bike lanes everywhere. What they're selling is this vision of a perfect harmony between modern city life and nature. Okay, for our final city type, we're turning to the undeniable, powerful allure of water, an element that has shaped human civilization for, forever. And what an identity to have. Paradise on Earth. It's so tempting, isn't it? These are the cities and destinations totally defined by their coastlines, their beaches, and their deep, deep connection to the sea. They're promising an escape, total relaxation, and a little bit of adventure. And places like Dubai, which you'll notice fits in more than one category, or Sharm el-Sheikh and Santorini have this down to a science. Their entire tourism world is built around the water. You've got luxury resorts, all the water sports you can imagine, and a local culture where amazing seafood is front and center.
They offer these unique experiences, like diving in incredible coral reefs that you just can't get anywhere else.
So let's recap. We've seen 5 totally distinct identities: the historical city, the futuristic one, the creative hub, the green oasis, and the coastal paradise. But so what? What does this all add up to? What's the big picture here?
And this, right here, is the most important thing to take away from all of this. A city's identity is not an accident. It's never just a coincidence. It is always a deliberate, intelligent strategy. It's the result of some really careful planning for both the people who live there and the people who visit.
And the payoff is huge, because a clear identity does way more than just bring in tourists. For starters, yes, it attracts tourism, but it also builds this vital sense of belonging and pride for the local residents. And then, the big one, it carves out a unique competitive spot for that city on the global stage.
So I want you to think about the city that you love the most, your hometown or a place you've traveled to. Is it an incubator of history, a capital of the future, an artistic hub? What identity do you want to see it embrace and strengthen in the years to come? Because the answer to that question, well, it might just define its entire next chapter. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.